Hey, what's up everyone? Happy Monday. Now today I'm going to try something new, something I haven't done before, which is a vlog. Why a vlog? Well, a lot happened this summer. It's been super busy as usual, but I decided to start a vlog because there are a lot of really exciting things coming up this year, which I'll be telling you about in this video. So I figured this would be a fun way for us to stay connected, share what's going on with me, and a way for you to experience things that are happening to me as they're happening. So this should be fun. We'll see how it goes. I also think this will be a big help to me, a way for me to take the millions of thoughts that are running through my head every day and turning them into something concrete so I can come back, revisit them, and refine them. So let's get started. So for this vlog, I thought we would start with a summer recap and then a preview of things that are coming up this semester. So in terms of this summer, the last 2 summers I've spent on the road on tour. And this summer I had to buckle down and take some summer school at USC. I took 8 credits. And I'm finishing up my last year of doctoral coursework right now. And most people complain about summer school. Most students, they say how much of a drag it is. But for me, I gotta say it's really a great experience, just because that you're cramming a lot of material into a short period of time, but you get to focus on nothing else but that material for 8 weeks or 12 weeks, however long the session was. And the professors, you're not only spending time with professors who are at the top of the game. These guys are experts at their field. But in my experience, most of these professors have been extremely generous with their time. Whenever I've had a question about the content, if I've asked for additional resources, or even things that I'm working on myself as a teacher, they've been extremely generous with sharing their time and giving me their input on things. So for that, I'm super grateful. And I really enjoy getting to spend time with these professors because it's not only learning the content, but I'm learning from them the habits and the traits of a great teacher that I strive to be in my own teaching. So I find it really valuable. Yay, summer school. The second thing is I spend a lot of time teaching myself in private lessons. I tell my students that the summer is the perfect opportunity when everyone else is sitting on their butts on the couch at home being bums. That's your chance to work hard and get ahead. That's a piece of advice that Eric Johnson gave me when I was an undergrad. And that opportunity is something that I really push my students in terms of learning new solo rep and just getting their hands ready for the upcoming year. When they come back in the fall, people should say, "Oh my gosh, what have you been doing this summer?" And they should be really blown away by how much you've improved in 1 year. So that was great. And then of course, all the summer music camps that happened in the summer. There are a couple. One was the Colburn piano camp, which was really fun. I grew up playing piano, but then of course I switched over to percussion as my primary instrument. And it was just really fun getting to work with pianists and sharing with them the things that I've learned since as a percussionist that I wish I had known before. And of course, there are just so many things that are universal to being a well-rounded, mature musician. So that was a really fun camp to teach. And then of course, the Southern California Youth Percussion Camp. Last year was the first one, this year was the second one, and it did not disappoint. Susan Wilmering and Huei-Yuan partnered together. They put together a camp in Diamond Bar, California that is focused on beginning percussionists. So whereas most of these camps, you get high-profile names like Huei-Yuan, Chris Lamb, Eric Sampson, me, I'm just kidding. You're working with college-level students or professionals, and in this camp, you're teaching just beginning percussionists, grades 6 through 8. And it's just really inspiring to watch these teachers do their thing. I mean, number one, what is it that they think are the most important things for beginning percussionists to know and to learn about? And number two, how are they teaching these concepts? And I find that most of the time, the things that they're talking about for these students is the same kind of thing that they talk to for professional players. And the main thrust of the program is just to introduce these concepts early on for them. And I know for a fact that the things that we're talking about at these camps are things that I didn't learn about until I was in high school or sometimes undergrad or even when I was doing my master's. So for these students to get this information so early on, it's not only inspiring for me to watch them teach these concepts, but it's also inspiring for me to watch them play, and it gets me excited about playing myself. So, you know, always such a great camp, and I'm really looking forward to the next camp next year. Things that are coming up this semester, I'll be TAing in the music technology department at USC. That's going to be very interesting because they've started a new music production program at USC. And so now I get to see from a behind-the-scenes view how the professors are restructuring the curriculum and building new curriculum. And then in terms of getting to watch them teach and teaching a few classes as well, this is going to be a great insight into the behind-the-scenes of how to build a college-level degree program. So I'm really looking forward to that. Of course, we have the Jumpstart Young Musicians program at Colburn coming up. This is our 3rd year of the program. Each year we admit 35, so this year we're starting a new batch of Year 1 students for a total of 105 students in the program. Each student gets an instrument, private lesson, and a large ensemble experience. It's going to be crazy in a good way. I'm really looking forward to see those guys as they come back from summer break. These are some of my favorite students to work with during the year, so looking forward to see how they've been and catching up with them. If you guys are watching right now, make sure you're practicing, because I'm going to find out soon if you haven't been practicing. Now for the big news that you've all been waiting for, and some of you already know, drum roll please. My wife and I are expecting our first baby. Now, as I'm making this video, we are in week 38. And for those of you who haven't gone through the baby thing, 38 and 40 weeks is considered full term. And so we had our ultrasound on Friday, and the doctor said at this point, everything looks good to go. We were just waiting for her to arrive. So we've spent the last 3 months getting the room prepared and supplies and reading and just getting up to date on all the things that we should know as we prepare for this huge occasion. Talking to a lot of friends and family members and getting their perspective and advice on things. So I gotta say that we are just so excited about meeting her and welcoming her home and starting this new chapter. So that's kind of the main motivating driving force that I've been feeling the last 3 months, and it's been a good one. So working hard and trying to make things happen here, so looking forward to that. Everyone keeps saying that we should get our sleep now, and I have no problem taking that advice, so that's what we've been doing. And that's it, first vlog done. I find that getting started is often the hardest part. Looking into a camera and talking with yourself is a strange feeling. Last year I experimented with making some flipped classroom video lessons for my students, and as I was making those I felt really awkward at first, and then as I made more of them they got easier. So I imagine this will be the same thing. Even now I can feel myself loosening up as we've made this video. I just imagine that you're sitting across the table from me and we're just having a coffee and chatting. So I'm going to work hard to make this even more relaxed and natural for you guys. I'm also starting to see how this is going to be an incredibly valuable way to create and share content with other people, and I imagine that hopefully this will be helpful as I share what's going on with me. So I guess with that I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you again soon, and have a great day.